A cougar, a much older woman. Older single women have been labeled cougars for a reason. They're felines, older females who hunt for younger men. Cougars are interesting and unusual breed of women, tailored to fit most men's programs. Oh yeah. Reason why? Because most have a male mindset, meaning they seem to want what men want, which is just sex with no commitment, no strings attached, bust and not build. With that in mind, they are almost similar to strippers. I'll break that down later, players. Oh yeah, I got a good one for that one. With that in mind, they are almost similar to strippers. However, the cougar and the stripper have key differences. First, let's break down the types of cougars. One type of cougar is the one that hunts and hooks up with very naive, athletic type of young males. Very young, naive, athletic type of young males. They prey on the college football and basketball athletes to catch them early. Sink their claws into them while they're green, naive. Oh yeah, catch them while they don't know nothing. See, all they know is basketball. They don't have a degree in understanding women. And those rookies that enter into the leagues. These are the ones like Larsa Pippen. She may settle for a less physical, less attractive, not the more dominant, but more debonair, charming, and confident catch. The point is, she has a male-like mentality, so she's looking for the most popular male she can get her hands on or her claws on. It's like the female equivalent of a much older man going after the bright, young singer, rapper, dancer, or TV actress. See? We want that young one. And then when a young man get an older, when an older man get a younger woman, it's just an exchange of wisdom and youth. That's all. Her youthfulness, my wisdom. See, and that's all. It's an exchange, players. Cougar number two, though. She's a cougar that's well aware of she's into her menopause. Her menstrual cycle has ended, and her sexual peak has prepared for liftoff. Women in their early 40s or I'll say early 30s and 40s. Yeah, women in their early 30s and 40s. This is the time in their lives where their sex drive is the strongest. Women's sexual peak is often associated with sexual satisfaction, which tends to increase with age as they become more familiar with their bodies and confident in their desires. So it comes down to experience, hormones, and renewed confidence. So it comes down to experience, hormones, and renewed confidence. The cougar type 2 just looks for easy sex and can use her sex as a stepping stone to gain a relationship. Women use sex to get love. Men use love to get sex. So hey, that's most definitely possible. She'll use her fox-like seduction and come on strong. But right around the time when things start to graduate from playful to more intimate and very personal, either shortly before or after you're more familiar with her sexually, she'll reveal herself to be a seeker. Once that lustful cloud fades away, she'll reveal her true motives, intentions, needs, and expectations, long or short term, sexual or serious. Tread uh carefully and cautiously with cougar number two. Don't this sound like Larsa Pippen right here? Tread carefully and cautiously with cougar number two because she'll get you caught up and let you down if she can mislead you to thinking she wanted more when in reality she didn't. And don't this sound like August Alsina and Jada Pinkett, right? She misled him, right? Okay, come on now. She can mislead you to thinking she wanted more when in reality she really didn't, players. That's how she misleads you, man. Putting that good sex on you and all that stuff, taking care of you. Man, they didn't play so much around the field, man. They know, players. But check this out. I break that down, man. Identifying a cougar. One, she's most times a hyena, meaning she most times hangs out in groups. She travels in packs, acting as a wing woman for each other. On the other hand, given her experience, street savvy, and confidence, she will not wait for her friends to hit the club or the social clubs or other hot spots because logically, it's more easy for her to attract men and the man she wants by herself. So she flies solo. So she wants that particular guy she wants. Just go solo. That is the more logical, you know what I'm saying? Makes more sense too. She dresses real seductively and magnetic. oftentimes more younger than her age. She tries hard not to look her age or even close to it, keeps her legs waxed, grays in her head hidden, and her hair hidden, and her vagina waxed and smooth. All those gray hairs out her vagina too now. Number 3. Her clothes will most times be tight or low cut, anything that will entice a man to gravitate towards her. From far away or across the room, she might look like a much younger female or just younger than she appears. This gets guys to approach her, and that's so key right there. That's her bait, man. Her body, face, and all that. Still look young, but when you get up on her, now check this out. When you get up on her now. Okay. 3. Her clothes will most time be tight or low cut. Anything that will entice a man to gravitate towards her. From far away across the room, she might look like a much younger female or just younger than she appears. This gets guys to approach her. Then, as soon as you step to her, you start seeing a little age on her, like some wrinkles on her hands and feet. Those hands and feet do not lie, players. Those hands and feet do not lie. Check them out. She got some grays in her hair and a lot of makeup covering up all kind of spots. Okay. But by that time, she has already been flirtatious and has used her fishing pole to reel you on in, players. She got you by then. She already seduced you. Now you over there talking to her. Now you into her now. But now you had to get up on her to see that, though. Check it. 4. She often smokes squares and cigarettes, so most of the cougars smoke cigarettes. She oftentimes dyes her hair blonde. That's the most popular color to almost all females, really. The gym is her part-time best friend, and she stays dolled up, players. That's her, man. Okay, now, behavior. Definitely stay dolled up, players. Definitely. Every time you see Larsa pimping, man, Nicole Murphy dolled up. Behavior-wise, players. Let's get into this. Behavior-wise. I identified her behavior-wise. Number 1. She's very confident in herself. And the way she walks, talks, sits, and stands. Her posture is off the chain, players. Her posture, man, like I say, man, 1 to 10 is a 10. They know how to walk, talk, sit. She know the King's English real good, all that, man. Her posture, the way she got that arch in the back, that's sexy. She got that down. Number 2, she's very flirtatious. It'll be hard for most single guys or even married guys not to like her, not to look her way or avoid her, players. She most times real feminine and has a fit physique, cute face, and keeps manicures and pedicures. That's consistently, man. 3, she has a go for what she wants mindset, male mindset. She oftentimes makes her first move on men, coming on strong or very soft and smooth or sexy. So that causes the man to adapt and adjust to her soft and strong approach. If she approaches you gently and softly, she wants you to handle her romantically and seduce her. If she approaches you strongly, she wants to be handled roughly and dominated, players. Go off her body language. The body language speaks before she does. Hey, she coming on smooth and gentle, romantic. She coming at you rough and strong, oh man, dominator, players, dominator. Her body will let you know. Her body gonna call you, player, before she open up her mouth. The difference between the stripper versus the cougar. Now, this is my breakdown between the two, man. This is my breakdown. The difference between the two first now. The stripper and the cougar. A stripper is very confident because she's fine and sexy, and she's looking for casual encounters rather than emotional commitments. She loves attention, money, and sex, and is working it because she's blessed naturally with the physical gifts and social skills to pull it off. Oh, man. When you see a stripper, man, that has a great physique and then personality, that's how she get most of her paper, players. Real talk, man. Whenever I see a stripper, man, that got a good personality, man, and then a body to go with it, hey, she getting paid, man. Hold on, player. She getting paid for real, man. Physique, personality, paper, players. She got the social skills, too, can hold a conversation. A good one, man. Man. Okay, a cougar will be just a little bit less sexy because age difference. That is true, age difference. Her attitude is often more along the lines of she's been married once, twice, or maybe 3 times. If she has any kids or a child, they're grown and out the house. So after a couple of or a few divorces, once or 2 or 3, she's not really looking for any real or more romantic, serious commitments. Players, erase that from your vocabulary when dealing with a cougar. Just think of cougar as casual, not commitment. When you think of cougar, casual. Her mindset is she has got to get all the young guys she can while she still can. Throughout her journey of life, she's been in and out of relationships, getting herself established, been married, tied down for years, raised kids, all while being a mom and working on her job or career. So now that she's free and still fit and flexible. She wants she wants to see, does she can she still catch bait? You know what I'm saying? Can she still catch bait? I'm talking about young biting bait. She wants the young man. Can she still catch young biting bait? That's what she want to see, player. A young stripper isn't looking for any real commitments at that time, especially player strippers. Nah, man, not at that time. A cougar, because of her attractiveness, will have men coming at her, rather than her having to come to them and prowl for men for male prey. I say male prey mostly because a man no. Okay, now similarities, players. Check this out. Similarities between the stripper and the cougar. The similarity between the stripper and the cougar is their jaded concepts on love and sex. Check this out. Both have a tired, bored, and lack of enthusiasm perspective when it comes to love and sex. It comes from having too much of it. A stripper gets constant lustful attention, thirsty compliments. Guys just want to spend money on her, have sex with her. So there's never really a genuine connection. Her men see her as more sexual before taking her seriously. You can't help it, man. When I see you in the club shaking your butt naked, I can't help but be lustful. You know what I'm saying? I can't help that. I got to look at you sexual before I take you serious. Then when I get to know you outside the strip club, then I can take you serious. But when I first look at you, hey man, all my blood going down to my, you know what I'm saying, my man region. You dig? You know what I'm saying? So I can't really take you serious right then until I get you outside the club. But a cougar has had most times a man's true, genuine time, attention, affection, companionships, the big weddings, marriage, kids, financial stability, and security in all aspects of sex. Artful sex, rough sex, instant gratification, delayed gratification, routine sex because of, you know what I'm saying, the same man, you know what I'm saying, been married. So she's had a fair share of real long lasting relationships. So now she's tired and bored of it and just wants to have fun and be free from commitments. Erase out your vocabulary, player. Both the stripper and the cougar have experiences in being mistresses and side pieces. So they played in that field once, twice, or a few times. Players, yes indeed. Both of them have, man. Every cougar had them been a mistress or a side piece, and every stripper I done talked to, shit, them most times be like side pieces, not really mistresses. But them cougars, man, they been mistresses, man. Okay, a cougar's mentality, number one. Most older women have the confidence or the self confidence that could only come from experience, knowledge, and street sense that they can handle mostly whenever when it comes to hardships and life challenges. Two, she may be years removed from her divorce or freshly divorced and looking to get her groove back, which means with a younger guy who isn't looking for a serious relationship, marriage, or wants any kids. He's just looking for a good sex, exciting fun, and no attachment. Be very mindful of what she says. If she says she's been married once or twice and has raised her child or kids, and now they're grown, don't ask her if she plans on getting married again or is she looking for something serious in the future. Understand her. Take in what she says without sounding green, naive. A older, seasoned cougar wants you to understand her without her having to say too much. Be mindful of what she says, players. Don't sound green and naive. So if she wants to keep the relationship sexual, keep it sexual. She's telling you indirectly she's been married a couple of times for you not to talk about her being serious again. She just wants a good time, players. That's all she wants, man. Keep it just like that too, man. That's all. Keep it just like that. Sexual, sexual. Not serious at all. Okay, a cougar sexually. First mentality, now sexually. Okay, one. She brings experience to relationships from being a girlfriend, significant other, wife, mother, mistress, or side chick. See, man, cougars are like Deion Sanders on the field. They play all the skill positions. They just like Deion Sanders on the football field, and just like Magic Johnson on the NBA court, playing all the skill positions, man. Them are some real versatile women play. That's why I say, man, they tailor made to fit a single man's program player or a married man, really, but mostly single man, because she can play all five positions. Okay, check this out. When you're with another woman, she'll ask, can you talk? Do you have time for her? Can you squeeze her into your schedule, your available schedule? If you're honest with her, she'll respect your space, calling you and trying to spend time with you because she knows what it feels like to be in second place, an option, and not the priority. See what I mean? So she knows, players. And then, too, she know this, too, man. She'd have been with a married man. Her favorite numbers would be 3 and 12 because a married man, he'll in a hotel around 3 o'clock but he got to be out before midnight. So he got to go in by 3, leave at 11. So her favorite numbers, if her favorite numbers are 3 and 12, she a mistress and a good side piece player. That's her favorite number. 3 or 12, rent a hotel at 3, be out before 12. There you go, players. Okay. She also brings a lot of experience to the bedroom. Number 2, she's no longer sexually self-conscious. She knows exactly what she wants in the bedroom. She knows her body better than you. She knows what satisfies and gratifies her, and she'll even have a few tricks up her sleeve, but is also open to learning more tricks. That's how she stays versatile, man. Every guy she get with, she just learning something, man, and then putting it on the other guy. That's all she doing. Get more versatile, man. That's all. Uh, that's great news for any sexual companion. She wants a much younger man, like early 20s and 30s, if she's 45 to 55. Younger men have the stamina and carefree attitude to satisfy her wants, needs, and desires. Plus, she'll be in the authority position, coaching the younger, inexperienced male. That's what she want, man. That power anyway, players. And I'm gonna say this too, man. Uh, a real cougar, she keep lubrication on her players. Most definitely, man. She keep lube in her purse like a cell phone, player. Oh man, most definitely, man. They keep that on them players. When she cause she never know when it's gonna go down, so she'll keep lube on them. You know what I'm saying? So all that is too to me though, it's just a substitute for like oral pleasure. So when she get that thing real caked up, man, for you players with that lube, man, be real careful where you step, cause it's real slippery when wet, players. Be real careful where you step because it's real wet. You know what I'm saying? Real slippery when wet, players. Oh man, hey man. Now if you just wanna know what I'm saying, please do cougar orally, go ahead. But check this out. Once you got that lube on the player, that's a substitute for oral pleasure, man. Hey, it's slippery when wet, so watch your step, players. Okay, cougar provides confidence. As a older woman, she'll be more confident than your average 20 or 30-year-old. So more confident that they'll have to meet her confidence level. Through her experiences, her instincts detect a lot for her, so she knows men and can sniff out and tell the difference between false overcompensation and insecurities, and a man that's very sure of himself. She's not looking for Mr. Perfect. She's looking for Mr. Competent and Complete. Compliments. Number 2, players. A cougar puts a whole lot of effort into staying fit and looking as youthful as possible. The gym, clothes, hair, nails, toes, all that. She does that to attract guys that's half her age. Give her compliments of substance, not watered down compliments. Don't give such a woman any more compliments than usual. Most think that you being with them is a compliment. That's how she feel. You being with her is a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Really, this the reverse. Observe her personality as you would any other woman. The key is the more finer or sexier she is, the less compliments, players. Spread them out, never spoil them, let them earn them, players. Spread them out, never spoil them, let them earn them. Number 3, gifts. A cougar is way more used to receiving gifts than younger females. Buying gifts for a woman you're seeing and dealing with casually is a no-no. Man, it's sending the wrong message, player. Reason why? It sends a bad signal that you're catching feelings and you want something long term when she just wants something casual. When she's just giving you casual sex. So it sends the long term vibe, all that kissing in the mouth, calling her when she with somebody get mad. Man, erase emotions, players. Restrain your emotions. Erase your emotions, really. This is all casual, not a commitment. Now, if it's a commitment, now exchange gifts. But if it's casual sex, players, no gifts, man. You sending the wrong message, man. She just want casual sex, and you trying to up the ante on her, man. Don't do that, man. Once you put in her mind that you're serious when she's not, you can scare her off because she's just looking for some hookups, not just a boyfriend or a husband, players. That's all she want, hookups, not a husband. That's all, man. Like I said, man, bust, not bill, players. The relationship dynamic changes and the mixed messages are being sent. Even during sex, your body language can communicate something different to her. You can say you're not serious, but you making love like you want to take the situation further, players. And that's a no-no also. And check this out, man. No long-term relationship talks, man, at all. Like I say, man, bust not build with this woman, man. Cougar means casual, man. Don't make mentions of relationships. Just focus on having a good time and lots of excitement because this is all she's looking for. That's why she's a cougar player. That's the whole reason she's a cougar because she knows exactly what she's getting into and wants you to be on the same sexual frequency. But if you're a competent lover and leader, all women somewhere deep down inside desire to have that Casanova, ladies' man, Romeo. So she could easily dig her claws into you if she really wanted you. But like I say, she'd been married a few times and all. She's been there, done that, man. Just like I say, be that cool, competent lover and leader, man. That's all, man. And she'll keep desiring you too. Just be aware and emotional, unavailable towards that commitment, and leave your Superman cape at his house, players. Leave that cape at the house, players. No saving, players. Just enjoy her, man. Cougars to avoid. Now check this out, man. Let's get into this, players. Cougars to avoid. Let me clear my throat. Okay. Still married cougars. Who that sound like? August Alsina. 2. Cougars with crazy, possessive, stalkerish exes. Some cougars will often hide this detail until it's too late. So make sure she tells you about them way beforehand. So you can be on alert or avoid the situation altogether. Now, if he's stalkerish and possessive, I'm avoiding that altogether. There's no on alert for none of that. None of that, players. 3. Cougars in the middle of a separation and still living with ex. August Alsina. Come on, player. She misled you. The man still at the house. Not trying to leave him or nothing, man. 300 million strong and leaving him for you. Man, get all you can in a short time span, player. Come on, man. Erase emotions, man. This woman talking about separation and still living with a man. How you know they ain't talking things over, man? Let's get back together. Let's work things out. We got kids together. Let's stay home. Let's just make this marriage convenient for me and you both. Come on, man. Come on, August. Come on, August, man. Come on now. Cougars in the middle of a separation and still living with ex, man. So no, man. They still making love. Still touching each other. Still talking things out. You never know, man. Get all you can in a short time span. August. 4. A cougar looking for a stepdad. Avoid that. 5. Cougars that always hang out at casinos, expensive clubs, bars, NBA games, college basketball games with the boys. Avoid them, players. They're on the prowl looking to hit the jackpot, and that's tricks with lots of money. Young tricks like that. Old tricks too. 6. Mentally destroyed or confused cougars. Leave these alone too, man. Please leave these alone, man. Mentally destroyed and confused cougars. The ones that been single and active for years and still haven't figured their ways out. Still have mental and emotional wounds and scars that haven't healed and are just going through the motions rather than being present in the situation. Her mind so all over the place, she can't even focus on what y'all doing. No, man, leave her alone, players. August Alsina, I could say you a lot of time, player. You were misled, big time, man. A man with a lustful mindset only always has blind vision and deaf ears, and that was you, player. You were misled, man. Still living with this man, talking about we separating. She ain't made no moves of divorcing him. Come on, man. Come on, man. You dealing with a cougar that was married, and she still ain't talking about divorcing this man. Come on, man. You fell hard for a player. Come on, man. Overall, most cougars are easy to get along with, cool and cooperative, long as there's no commitment involved. August Alsina. A cougar in your Rolodex can be right up a single man's alley, long as it's honesty. That's the best policy, man. Long as it's honesty, it'll be no head games and mixed signals, unlike the confusing just sexual relationships with younger females. Because they catch feelings easy. Not like a cougar, she know, man. Like I said, mistress, side piece, wife, she done been all that. She know the deal, man. A young woman catch feelings early on anyway. If the situation y'all had was cool, healthy, and respectful, you can also call the cougars back months later. Yes, you can. Oh, man. And if she's still in cougar mode, she'll be willing to participate where y'all left off. Oh, man, yes, she will. If she's still in cougar mode, what she will be. They most times will have the same mindset, needs, and relationship expectations. Stay in control, non-committal, and safeguard your feelings, players. There you go. That's the cougar, man. Hey, man. Are all these cougars on here? You want me to tell you who I think got the best sex, man? Chris Jenner. I think Chris Jenner got the best sex out of all. Well, I say Erica Badu is one. Jada Pinkett is two. That woman on Atlanta Housewives used to be Phaedra Parks. I'll say she three. Who would I put number four? I say Holly Berry. I put four. Holly like a freak. I put Chris Jenner at five, and I put Jill Scott probably six. I'm trying to think of who else. But Erica Badu one, Jada Pinkett, yeah, them the top two. But I put Chris Jenner at five. I think Chris Jenner a real freak, man. I think Chris Jenner like the anal. I think she like anal allegedly. I'll just say allegedly. I think Chris Jenner like it anal. And since she so in love with power, I think she like being like on the ride position, cowgirl or facing him. Yeah, backwards or facing him. I believe that, man. I believe Chris Jenner's a real freak, man. Her mannerisms, the way she talk, the way she stand, like I said, her posture, the way she walk, talk, sit, stand, man. Her whole body language and the way she talk, communicate, freak to me, man. She look like she just enjoy anal a lot, doggy style and riding, dude, cause she love power, man. But Jada, freaky too, I believe. Erica Badu, she number one. But I believe Chris Jenner is like almost like the black Erica Badu. I believe that's what I believe, man. But August fell hard for her, man. And then I know some guys that say it was what was between her legs. If you want to say that, man, I get you. But to me, it's certain women can touch you in certain ways. You see what I'm saying? Like August was dealing with them young females. But when you're dealing with an older, mature, experienced, grown woman that had husbands and married and been all over the field, side piece, mistress, wife, sneaking other girlfriend, and all that stuff, man, she can relate to you because you know why? She got a husband. She done had husbands. So when you come in the house and you got a problem that August ass in had, they can talk to you. She know how to encourage you. See, she can tap into a motherly instinct and just talk to you, console you, encourage you, support you, nurture you, parent you. See, the young girls don't have all that right there. So if he go to a Megan Thee Stallion, she can relate to him because to Megan Thee Stallion, he'll look kind of weak. But if he go to Jada, she used to dealing with Will Smith, Tupac, all these guys. So she know how to, sit down, let's talk it out. So a woman can touch you in certain places. It ain't got to be just sex, even though that does play a big part. But to me, a woman can touch you in certain places. Like she might have got you over your best friend dying. She got you over your health issues, like what he had. She got you over you having problems with your mom. She got you and your mom back connected back. Because like I say, she is a mother, so she know how to do that. So a woman can touch you in certain places. Man, like I say, man, just like me. When I'm dealing with younger females, and by me being a dad, I can just adapt and adjust to them quickly because, like I said, I'm a dad too, So I'm kind of hitting them different than like a younger guy. Like if she go to a younger her age, if she 22, 23, 24, he ain't gonna be able to just talk to her out to her like I could. I can easily pick up mine. I can be a counselor. I can encourage her, support her, give her some wisdom, knowledge, understanding, insight, information, all that. See what I'm saying? So I would touch her differently than a younger man would. And that's what I believe happened to Jada and August Alsina, She just touched him differently than all those younger girls. Because all he was dealing with was groupies, man. Come on, man. What you getting out of groupies besides sex? But Jada took him in. Even though she misled him. Because like I say, man, it was casual. It wasn't no commitment. What she just said was like, I don't plan on leaving Will. Even, she might have could have, But the way he talking, man, like it was way deeper than what she was saying on that what that is, red table. Yeah. She was like, man, real serious about that, man. He was talking, man, to Angela Yee like he was ready to leave then. See, man, like I say, man, it's too hard, man. I'm gonna say something else too, man. You got down hard, man. I wish he could have heard this before he got with Jada, man. Because like I say, man, she just a woman could mislead you by still just doing the things she was doing with you too, man. Talking to you, doing all that, keeping everything just. And by you, like I say, him being naive and green, man, she could take advantage of you, man. Because like I say, you really don't have an understanding or a degree of women to know that. That would have been me with Jada. I would have got all I can out of a short time span because I know you ain't finna leave this man for me. Even if I had 25 million, this man's your husband. You married this man for, and she even said on her red talk table that me and Will, if we fall out, I'm in one rule, he in the other. That's how we going out. He gonna have to move his other girlfriend in the room with him. I'm gonna be upstairs with my man. We ain't leaving with each other, period. So when she said that, I'm like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. She been with this man since what? The early, late 90s? Come on, man. That have been through everything, man. You think she really gonna leave this man and start over to a guy she gotta, like, be a mother to? She want a man to look up to, not a guy she gotta look down to. And with me knowing that, I was just been playing my position, man. When you're dealing with a married woman, you gotta know your position, man, where you stand. Okay, she been with this dude 20 plus years. I'm just this old Rudy Poop dude that she messing around with. Okay, she ain't gonna leave that man for me and come where? She look up to him. And plus, you begin how you end. I'm already starting out sexual with her. She ain't gonna take me serious, man. You see what I'm saying? We ain't got no type of foundation to build on. But I'll just say this too. Never assume a woman likes you just because of her sweetness. Because sometimes you are an option when she's bored. August Alsina. Never assume a woman likes you because of her sweetness. Because sometimes you're just an option when she's bored. August Alsina. Casper with but I believe Jennifer Lopez really liked Casper, man. I believe she really did though. He just, young actor, whatever. But I believe she really liked him though. But August, man, you got chewed and spit out, player. Chewed up and spit out, man. I'm talking about for real. She led you on. You didn't really look at it like, okay, why I stand with this woman. Always when you with a married woman, think about where you stand with her, man. Is she still living with this guy? Is they still married? You know what I'm saying? How much she talking about the dude? Still got pictures over his house. Over their house together. He moved out, but his car still there. Pictures still there. His work clothes still there. Come on, man. He's still coming over there, man. They can always talk about getting back together, man. Why you gotta restrain your feelings, man. Safeguard your heart, man. Get all you can in a short time span, players. A Cougar, a much older woman player. Hey, let me know, man. Do y'all think Kris Jenner is real sexual in bed? I believe that woman, man. I don't know, man. I'm not sexually attracted to her, but Kim Kardashian was stiff in that sex tape, man. She was stiff as a board. She was like a starfish. Ray J made that sex tape. You know what I'm saying? He made it because of his performance. But Kim Kardashian was stiff, man. But her mama, I believe her mama is flexible, man. Even at her age now, her 60s. I can imagine how she was 35, 40, oh man, 45, 50, man. I'm talking about, man, this woman to me seems like a bona fide freak. I don't know what it is about her. She just come out as a freak to me, man. Because Kim was born in that sex tape. That was a real born sex tape. If Kim Kardashian's name was Crystal Smith, we wouldn't even be thinking about that woman, man. But it was like I say, Kim Kardashian. You just saying Kim Kardashian naked, and she didn't have a big butt back then. Her butt wasn't big as it is now. You know what I'm saying? But back then it wasn't that big to me. It wasn't as like it is now. You know what I'm saying? Could have been with age, or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever work, whatever she got did, it wasn't that big then. But players, a Cougar, a much older woman.